Okay, hello again, everybody. So here was one of the questions we posed in the last lecture. Uh, Towards what is the world spirit progressing? Um, that is like so Hegel wants to say that the world spirit is progressing through history, but we might wonder, like, well, what is it progressing towards? Um, the world spirit's goal, right? And recall, the world spirit is all of the collective thoughts, expressions, and ideas of every human being that's ever existed. The goal of the world spirit is for it to become aware of itself, right? And so it does this progressively in three ways. First, in the subjective spirit or the subjective spirit. This is awareness at an individual level. So if I'm a person who is thinking about the world spirit, this is the world spirit reflecting on itself at the individual level. So this is kind of the lowest rung, right? This is the first stage of the development. So when Hegel reflects on the world spirit, because Hegel himself is a little tiny piece of the world spirit, um, Hegel is reflecting the world spirit back onto itself, right? And that's what the world spirit is like after. That's what the world spirit desires, or that's what it's progressing towards. So, secondly, we can distinguish the objective spirit. So this is the next stage of the progress, or the next level of what it's progressing towards. And the objective spirit is awareness at the family and institutional level. So maybe the state level, but various collective bodies. So where you have families that hold different values, right, or they hold shared values amongst themselves, and then you have communities of families that each that all hold different values, or the same values, right? um, we would say that those values are part of the world spirit. And so where you have bodies of families, and then larger where you have bodies of people in families, excuse me, and then you have bodies of families in a community, where those individuals are all looking at the world spirit together, right? Thinking about the progression of human thought. There you have what's known as the objective spirit. This is like the next stage that the world spirit is trying to get to become aware of itself. And so, lastly, we have the absolute spirit, which is awareness of the world spirit in art and religion and philosophy. So, um, philosophy is, according to Hegel, the best of these disciplines. As a side note, we can kind of look at the history of philosophy as different justifications for why philosophy is the very best discipline. So everybody, not everybody, but a lot of philosophers say that philosophy is the greatest, right? Is the greatest discipline ever, and they all give very different justifications for why it is. And so here's another justification from Hegel for why philosophy is the best. Um, and so, but the idea is that philosophy is the best because it is the discipline that involves directly thinking and developing the world spirit, right? So you have a collection of individuals that are working on the world spirit. And so a philosophy is a kind of mirror for the world spirit. And I guess the world spirit likes that. At any rate, though, so these are the three levels of progression that the world spirit is hoping to obtain, right? Or that the world spirit is moving towards, is reflecting upon itself.